Few things not to do when you start playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a fantastic game made by some fantastic people, and they definitely didn't pay me to say that. Anyways, I love this game. It kills me every 3 seconds, but it's always in new and exciting ways. I'm not sure how it measures up to Souls games because I've never played much of them. I've only played Bloodborne really, and I know that that's the easiest one of them all. So, down in the comment section below, make sure you let me know uh, if this game's just a total breeze and I'm a pussy. Just let me know. But anyway, on to our first point. Number one, if you're new to the game and new to the series, maybe you should stick to some of the beefier boys, maybe with the giant swords. I don't have much experience in these kinds of games. This is kind of going to be the first one. Excuse me. This will be the first one that I beat, and I will beat it. And I chose a character completely based on just having a bow. For some reason, I have this weird obsession with him. Like maybe I'm secretly destined to be Green Arrow or something, but I chose a character just based on the fact that he had a bow. And I got into the game, all I had was a knife and a bow. And a really, really poor reaction time, which is surprising because I play fighting games. So you'd think that would have came naturally, but I guess it's two sides of the same coin. But anyway, if you didn't guess who I picked yet, I'm a bandit, and it was quite the learning curve to get started with this. I think if I would have picked a guy with a giant sword and axe, it would have been a lot smoother transition into the game for me, as I could have buffered a lot of things out by just swinging that big boy around. But I digress. That was a point number one. Just pick a character who's nice and beefy, and have a good time. Maybe later do some more complicated stuff, but it took me a long time to get set up in the game and find things and figure out how to play the game as a bandit. And now I'm using magic and arrows, and it's going pretty well overall. On to point two. I don't really know how I did this, and I can't recreate it. But when I first started the game, I'm playing it on PlayStation, and it told me it was done downloading, so I started it, and then I got murdered in the cutscene, and then I tried to go out a door, and it said, "Hey, the game ain't done downloading yet, Chief. You can't go out that door." And I looked, and I was like, "Shit, I hate PlayStation." I don't really, but that feature's a little annoying sometimes because I thought it was done downloading. So I closed the game and I waited for it to finish. And then when I reopened it again, I was teleported outside of the graveyard, just hanging out, and I had no idea what was going on. I hadn't done a single thing in the game other than pretty much just get murdered by the guy you're supposed to get murdered by, you know? That was all that happened. And so for the first like 2 hours I played the game, I was pretty fucking lost. I was like, what? I didn't know what a parry was. I don't know what they taught you before that point. I didn't know what a parry was. Uh, I just I didn't know much about anything. So don't do that. If you plan on PlayStation, wait for it to download completely, I guess. I don't know. And lastly, when you first get in the game and you get in that graveyard and you're running towards that church and you see the giant motherfucker on the horse, just leave him alone. There's no reason to go fight him. I think I can't remember his name. I think it's something Goldrick Soldier, but you're level one. You could probably beat him because his setup, his patterns are pretty easy once you actually look at it. Like once you go and fight any other boss at all, and you look at his patterns, you go, okay, that's pretty simple. But just put it off. Come fight him later, level 10, something like that. It's impossible that you'd be able to use what he drops anyway at level 1, so there's no reason to put yourself to that torture. So just go play the game some more and keep him in the back of your mind and come fuck him up later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope these tips were at least a little helpful to you. Try to avoid this short list of things I just named off and enjoy the game. It's going to piss you off at times. Just try to learn from your mistakes and go murder some monsters. And that'll be it for today. You let me know down in the comment section below what kind of content you'd like to see me do on this game, because I can show you the build I've done for my bandit if you guys are curious. I can just make some videos of me fighting some bosses and, getting murderized, getting hit with meat mallets. And yeah, tell me who you're playing as down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.